Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and today is Saturday, and we all know what that means by now. It's weekly purchases, the time of the week where I see and you see what I found in the stores, what I got via Amazon, via the DHL guy, FedEx guy, UPS guy, you name it, what my wife found for me in the store, what Waylon Jennings has been up to, and so much more. It's weekly purchases where we take a look at all that, plus some of the news of this week, and holy cow, talk about a big news week. First off, hopefully you enjoyed the videos on the channel this week. Obviously, my Friday figure hunting video was up on Friday, yesterday, so check that out if you haven't seen it. We also had a lot of good unboxing videos this week of that new Cobra Commander statue, the latest Ninja Turtle 2-pack. I did the Marvel Select Abomination, and then the Ultimate Edition Rock figure, which is an amazing figure. Talk about blowing away expectations. I absolutely loved that figure. Amazon exclusive. Check that review out. Also, our favorite of the week, the Jakks Class Superstars Deep Dive continues. Just got a few more of the single release sets. We got about 8 weeks left of those. After that, we're going to move into the 2-packs, the 3-packs, the limited edition, the rings, the box sets. Still a long ways to go in that series, but we'll get it. We'll get it all there, so check back every Tuesday for those. And then, as usual, if you haven't liked the page, subscribe to the page. Make sure you do that. Subscribe to the channel. Also, follow me on Twitter, SirPaul64, at SirPaul64, that is. And then, the _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram. Check out all my figure news, all the things I'm up to, some display pictures every once in a while. And things like that. So follow me on social media so you don't miss anything. That being said, holy cow, like I said, a busy week. Ringside Fest was on Thursday afternoon, and man, my wallet is crying right now. Some good news this week. I did get promoted at work, so that should help with my wallet crying a little bit. So good news for me. Hey, all right. But Ringside Fest, they announced a ton of stuff. Way more stuff than I thought they were gonna. I don't know what that means. Usually they announce a lot of stuff, but not this amount much. Boy, next year is going to be a busy week, or a busy year for figures, wrestling figures, that is. We'll see. We'll see how all of our wallets do by the end of 2021. But a lot of good stuff was shown and some stuff I'm not so sure of. But let's get into it. Let's talk. I'll give you guys my quick opinions on everything we saw at Ringside Fest. I got my handy-dandy iPad out here so I can look at them real quick as we talk about them. The first thing we'll talk about is the 2-pack of Mr. T, Roddy Piper. Had this pre-ordered day one. Man, the packaging on this one is amazing. Part of me wants to get another set just to keep in the box. I probably won't, but man, that is the coolest packaging. It gives those early WrestleMania vibes. Just awesome with the boxing gloves as the extra hands. Those could be used so many other ways throughout the line. There's going to be some awesome stuff done with that. That is for sure. So, very cool 2-pack there. Speaking of 2-packs, the next one they announced was a little bit of a head-scratcher to me, as I think there's so many iconic 2-packs that could be released. I'd really love them to start releasing tag teams in these 2-packs. Give us a nice elite tag team pack. Give us Rick Martel and Tito Santana. Give us Strike Force. Give us the Killer Bees. Give us some throwback tag teams. A new Legion of Doom. I know that's wishing a lot, but I would love to see it. Instead, they're going to give us another Triple H. We've got a lot of Triple H's as of late. We're getting Triple H and we're getting Jeff Hardy. I don't know. It is what it is. I know some people are excited for it. I'll get it. I don't hate it, but I could think of a lot more 2-packs I'd rather have. It sounds like that Jeff will come with 2 different shirts. So there's some a mesh shirt included as well, it sounds like. So a lot of people have been wanting a soft goods mesh shirt. So there's that 2-pack. We also saw, I believe it's Elite 83, the Walmart exclusive, Michael P.S. Hayes. I'm all in on that one. I cannot wait. I have the Jakks one displayed with my Mattels right now. I'll be able to move that one out. I already have some soft goods shirts for the Freebird, so depending what this one comes with, I gotta think it's coming with the soft goods shirt or possibly a jacket would be awesome. I doubt we'll see a Confederate flag on it, but Michael P.S. Hayes will be a cool one. I cannot wait to get that. That's right my alley. I loved the Freebirds as a kid, so I'll be getting that one for sure. We also saw another Drew McIntyre Elite. It's getting to that overkill on Drew McIntyre. He's kind of getting the Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns treatment. We're getting a lot of Drew McIntyres, and they're not really terribly different. So I don't know how well this one will do. But then on the flip side, we're getting another Dusty Rhodes. I always love Dusty Rhodes figures. This one's a little out there, It looks like a lot of reuse from that WCW Ring Target exclusive from, gosh, was that 5 years ago maybe now, maybe even longer. The head scan looks to be identical to that, so I think it's the same head, just a little different. Instead of red on the boots, it's black. It does come with a nice soft goods kind of cape, duster, whatever you want to call it, with a little chicken as well. So that's cool. I'm always happy to get legends like that in the line, so that is really cool. And speaking of cool, we also saw pictures of Edge, Return Edge from WrestleMania, so older Edge, I guess we'll call it. And he's also going to be the Chase in that series, so I like that a lot. Cool to get Edge back in it so soon, so that is very cool. We also saw the Target exclusive Zelena Vega. We did have a basic from the Battle Pack series 6 months, year ago, whatever that's been now. So cool of her to get her first Elite. It's going to have a soft goods jacket, I think a little crown. It's the year of crowns with Mattel, a lot of crowns as of late. They're going to get a lot of reuse out of that. So cool to get Zelena Vega. I'm all right with that one. Hopefully it's not as crazy to get as the Liv Morgan Target exclusive, as that chase was pretty hard. I found a couple, but I know a lot of people did not. And then we're getting an updated Sheamus, which is really kind of a throwback Sheamus. It looks identical to some of the Sheamuses we got in the past over the years. But cool. I mean, it's been a long time, so there's a lot of people that are missing that hole in their collection. A lot of people will definitely pick up that Sheamus. I have no problem with that. Another one I'm really excited for is another updated Aleister Black. You know, Aleister Black and I we're really tight. We're pretty good friends. So I'm very happy he's getting another Elite so soon. When I saw this picture, I thought it was a 2-pack. He's coming with this really decorative cape duster type thing. And I thought that was like, what figure is that? Is that supposed to be something? I thought the little horns were 2 arms sticking up. I had to look at it kind of close. It kind of messed with my mind a little bit. But that is an extremely cool accessory jacket. That is for sure. So that'll be a great one. Another one I'm super excited for is Killer Cross, Karrion Kross, whatever you want to call him. I guess it's Karrion Kross these days. His first ever Elite. That is going to be a slam dunk. I got to get that one. I love the really colorful tattoos on the figures. I'm sure a lot of you guys are the same way. And he's got some serious colorful ink. And then another cool one is the Liv Morgan. So we're getting another Liv Morgan Elite, an updated Liv Morgan. I like this one a lot too. It's also going to come with a bathrobe, which is really interesting from a couple of her vignettes back in the day, not too long ago. But a bathrobe is an accessory we haven't had. I wonder if it'll be kind of a mix of the Weasel suit, you know, we got with Bobby Heenan in the Legends series. I wonder if they'll kind of adjust that one a little bit and use that same material. That's kind of what it looked like to me, but we'll see. Another big one is we're getting the Undertaker from the Boneyard match at WrestleMania. So as close to current Undertakers you're going to get. That was his last match, and supposedly, we'll see, his last match ever. So definitely knew that was coming in figure form. So that's another one that'll be very popular with a lot of people. Is Undertaker. He moves a lot of units. People love him. He's almost like he's a masked wrestler. Because people love masked wrestlers, they love face paint, and they love big wrestlers. Undertaker fits in there as a big wrestler. So there you have it. So that's some of the nice drawing pictures we saw of some of the new stuff. Then we did see some in-box stuff. And whenever we see in-box stuff, that means it's pretty close to being done. We're about a month, 6 weeks at the most away from seeing these. And what they showed first that I saw was the new Fan Central Walmart exclusive line. So not a fan of these at all, really. I like the blue packaging. It's something different. They're Walmart exclusive we talked about. I think they'll be fairly easy to get. I don't really see any heavy hitters that are going to be must-haves for everybody outside of the hardcore community. You know, at first, like everything else, they'll be hard to get, but I think Walmart will pump these out. There'll probably be a display of some kind. I guess time will tell on that kind of stuff. But we got an Adam Cole, which really is like the same figure, it looks like, that we've gotten in the past with a different shirt. I'm sure there's a few other differences there, but not a ton of skin on the bone of difference there. And then the one I'm really fired up about is the Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Basically, it's the third time we've gotten this figure over the years. I'm hopeful there's something different on this one, something that just sets it apart from especially that Harley Race set. You know, a lot of hardcore collectors spend a lot of money tracking those down. Don't make the figure identical. It's going to hurt the value of that one no matter what, but don't kill it like that. So that Ricky Steamboat is really a little disappointing. I wish there would have been, come on fans, what are you guys doing? You guys voted for this. Ridiculous. So I don't know, there's that one. And then another one that, you know, Judge Gary Busey should get involved in this. He would have stopped this. He would have hit the gavel, said these aren't going to production. Because as Seth Rollins, it's identical to the Top Picks one we had. Just a little bit more lines on the chest piece. That's the only difference. That drives me absolutely nuts too. So kind of a waste with that Seth Rollins. I would have really rather had that Survivor Series gear where it looked like he was in the Chicago Bulls gear on that Seth Rollins. That would have been so much better, but didn't happen. And then we got Shayna Basler, which is probably my favorite of the line, even though it's pretty much a repaint of the one we had back in Elite 67, I want to say. Very similar to that with just some different decorations on the outfit and different colors. Cool enough, I guess, and a good spot for her there. But there's that Walmart Fan Central line. I don't know. It's kind of up in the air for me. We also saw in-box pictures of, I believe it's Elite 82 with The Rock, Keith Lee, Finn Balor. Really cool. I like this Finn Balor a lot. It's not the same old Finn Balor we've had a million times. He's got the new gun-pointing hand, tattoo on the hand, bushier beard, a little older looking. So I kind of like that Finn Balor. I think that'll be a good update. We also saw John Morrison. We just recently got his Survivor Series Elite, which is kind of like a throwback Elite. It is a throwback Elite. This is a modern-day Morrison with a really cool jacket. That jacket reminded me a lot of the Edge Classic Superstars jacket, kind of at the end of the 3-pack with Big Show and John Cena. So a very cool jacket there. And then a new kind of thing they've put together of a headband glasses connection that'll go on him. So I'm all for that. It's cool that we're getting a new John Morrison. I think that'll be really cool. We also saw Alexa Bliss, which that one, there's something off there. I don't know if she's too muscular and too skinny at the same time. Something's just wrong. They've always kind of had trouble making an Alexa Bliss figure, I found. Remember that basic in the suit, how bad that looked? It's a little better than that, but still not super great. We also saw Jerry the King Lawler, one of my most excited figures I saw. I love this cape. I love that era of Jerry Lawler. I love the decoration on the tights. That is a slam dunk figure. I cannot wait to get that one. And then another one I can't wait to get is the British Bulldog with Matilda. Jakks did it first. They got us Matilda back in the day. But this Matilda looks awesome. This Davy Boy looks awesome. I hope that one's fairly easy to get. I guess we'll see. Time will tell on that one. But some really heavy hitters in that lineup. I can't wait for that to come. It sounds like it'll be here sometime in December. So we had a little bit of an Elite break where I think there were some delays. Now we're going to get a couple sets really quick, back to back. So can't wait to get all those. And then we saw Ultimate Editions. We saw in-package pictures. And so you know what that means. They're coming soon. I think they're supposed to be here in the next 2 weeks or so. So there's going to be a lot of excited people. I can't wait to unbox these myself. But we're going to get the Ultimate Edition Fiend. Cool enough. I mean, we've had a lot of Fiend. There's going to be Fiend Overkill. We saw there's going to be basic Fiends. There's a lot of that stuff. So this one is pretty cool. No lantern, which I thought was kind of strange. You figured if it's going to be Ultimate, you'd throw that lantern in there. But it doesn't look like it's there. You got different arms for if you want jacket on, jacket off. He's got the sticking his tongue out head scan. A cool figure nonetheless. Definitely a pickup, a must-have if you ask me. These Ultimates kill it. The last ones, Charlotte, The Rock, both just way better than my expectations. Blew it away. That's what I want. I want to be blown away with my expectations. So I'm a little bit on the fence on this one. I'm definitely picking it up. I just hope it blows me away like The Rock and Charlotte did. And then we saw the big one, Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Extra head scans. You got 3 head scans in there. The one that's on him in the package, I don't like that one. Something's a little off. He's also not as tan as I would have liked. He could have been a little bit tanner. However, I don't worry about that tanning too much because I'm going to have him with his shirt on, probably the boas and the belt. So that kind of hides some of that a little bit. But I like the other head scans. I like the bandana. It's the start of a new revolution of Hulk Hogan figures, I think, with Mattel. So we should be getting a lot of stuff in our Elite line, our basic lines. Maybe correcting some of the old ones and updating some things. Maybe we'll finally get that no-holds-barred Hulk Hogan in the future. But this is the start of our Hulk Hogan stuff. So can't wait. That's another one. That's a must-have. If there was anything that was a must-have, it's that NWO Hulk Hogan. That'll go great with all the other characters we've got in the NWO gear over the last few years. So definitely a must-have. Get that one because I think that one will be flying off the shelves, that's for sure. Or online, whatever you want to call it. We also saw Ringside exclusive. They announced they are coming out with the Ultimate Warrior from WrestleMania 12. Blown away. I was so excited. I never expected that as an exclusive from Ringside. You know me, I'm all in on Warriors. I got to have one for my office at work. I got to have one loose one for my collection behind me. I got to have a mint on card one on my wall. So I definitely got to get 3, possibly 4 of these. But, I will say a little disappointed in that head scan. I hope it looks better in person. Something with the hair isn't like dark enough. It's a little too blonde maybe, and the face looks a little weird. I love the duster, but the funny thing is that Jakks Classic Superstars did this figure many years ago. There was also a variant showing the duster in the pack. We've talked about it in my Classic Superstars video. Go back and check it out if you want. I absolutely loved that figure. I still love that figure to this day. It'll be interesting after all is said and done which one I like more. So once we unbox that guy, I'll bust out the Jakks one. We'll do some hardcore comparisons. We'll take a look at both of them. So stay tuned for that. I don't know if they announced when that Warrior's coming. I'm guessing probably first of the year. I don't know when the pre-order's going up, but hopefully soon. Like I said, I love Ultimate Warrior. I got to get it no matter what. But first impression, I'm a little disappointed on that face. But like a lot of things, hopefully it looks better in person. We've seen that time and time again where I didn't like the prototype image, but once we saw it in person, we liked it a lot more. I'm hoping that's the way it goes with that one. So we'll see. We also saw future Ultimate editions of Stone Cold Steve Austin and Ric Flair. Now, Ric Flair, you know he's going to come with a robe. I think they said something, if you like the Charlotte robe, you'll like this one. So that kind of leads me to think it's going to be a bright pink robe. I don't know. He's got purple tights on and stuff, so I would think of purple robe. But hopefully it's a purple. I think that makes more sense to me. Ric Flair, one of my all-time favorites. You know, on my Mount Rushmore with Ultimate Warrior. Probably my two top guys with Terry Funk right in that mix as well. I'll have to get that Flair. There's no way around it, so I can't wait for that. Obviously comes with the big gold belt and the 4 Horseman hands. That's going to be a game changer. I could see a lot of people buying extra just for the extra set of hands to put with your Tuller, your Arn, your Barry Windhams, your J.J. Dillon, whatever you want. Very cool with that extra hand feature. And we got that teased like over a year ago, and then that figure was canceled, now brought back. Can't wait for that Ric Flair. Stone Cold, we've got so many Stone Colds coming. We're going to talk about another one after this one. I don't know if there's enough meat on the bone for the Ultimate Edition. I wish there was a beer can or something. I know that's probably hard to do. It sounds like he's going to come with some extra shirts, so that's cool. A couple different head scans. I don't know. We'll see. You know, Stone Cold's great and everything. I'm an old school Stone Cold guy. I like Stunning Steve Austin, so I'm more excited about that upcoming Elite, Hollywood Blonde Elite. That's my Stone Cold, or my Steve Austin, I should say. I would love him to go even back farther to GWF and give me the big robe and stuff like that with the long blonde hair Steve Austin. I would love to have that. Personally, that's me. But there'll be a lot of people. I mean, when you think Ultimate Editions, you've got to have a Stone Cold in that. How could you not? I mean, I got to think there's going to be an Ultimate Edition regular Hulk Hogan eventually. There's going to be an Andre the Giant. We got a Macho Man coming. There's going to be a lot of the heavy hitters in that line. And, you know, that line seems to have got a second breath of air. We kind of thought it was on its dying days and it was going to die on the pegs and there weren't going to be any more. Now it seems like there's a whole new rejuvenation to that whole line, and the Ultimate Editions are getting their second win. So it should be a banner year for the Ultimate Editions in 2021. Final thing we got to talk about from Ringside Fest that we saw. Well, two last things. First, we got to talk about the Royal Rumble set. Last year, these were Target exclusive. Same thing this year. Launched at about somewhere beginning of January is what it did in 2020. I got to assume same thing in 2021. A 4-person set, that means 2 per case, 8 per case, 2 of each per case, 8 per case, doing the math there. There you go. But that's coming out, and I love this new red packaging. Really bright, really cool looking, and a really good set. The dog of the item of the set for me is probably that Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like I said, we're getting a lot of Stone Colds lately, which is not a terrible thing. Not a lot of meat on the bone on this Stone Cold, just a gold vest and gold is what it is. I know it'll be popular. A lot of people want it. Not everybody started 10 years ago with the Legends line and stuff and have a lot of these figures. So it's a great way to get these guys back out. You can't just not make them again. I understand that. If there was no Stone Cold or if I was a new collector, I'd be very excited for that. But it is what it is for me. I'll definitely pick it up. Titus O'Neil, finally. That NXT figure from years ago that got canceled. They've got that re-put back into the line. No NXT shirt this time, which is fine. Instead, it's got the Titus World slide for that great moment at the Greatest Royal Rumble where he slid in. So we got that Titus O'Neil coming. So great way to get Titus in the line. We'll see. He could be the dog of the line. I have a feeling the one that might hang on the pegs with Paul Orndorff and Bobby Heenan. Time will tell. Then we got Umaga in red. It's about time we got another Umaga. That other Umaga was really a peg warmer for a long time. I don't know how this one will do, but you know what I say. People love big wrestlers. They love face-painted wrestlers. He fits those boxes, so I think he'll do all right in this incarnation, in this set. I think it'll do good. But the one we all love, the one we're the most excited about, I think I'm more excited for this one than that Ringside exclusive one. It's the Ultimate Warrior. Duh, I love him. Got to have 3, possibly 4. Comes with an extra head scan, very similar to his Ultimate Edition with the paint rubbed off. So I'll probably have to have 2 of these to display loose, and then probably 1 for my office, and then a mint on card one. So I'm probably looking at 4 Ultimate Warriors. Once again, they got me. I can't pass up an Ultimate Warrior figure no matter what I do. Beautiful that this comes with the yellow Intercontinental title. Absolutely love that. Very, very excited for that figure. I cannot wait to get that one. So that should be coming in about 6 to 8 weeks. So be checking your targets. Gotta find me those Warriors, that's for sure. And then finally, I guess the final thing was we saw Roddy Piper, Becky Lynch, who else in there? Ricky the Dragon, Steamboat, and there was one other one. Let's see. Let me go back in my notes here. See if I can find it. Oh, Becky Lynch, Ricky Steamboat, Macho Man, NWO Macho Man, and then Roddy Piper. So the new Masters of the Universe, WWE Universe set is coming our way. Where is Series 4? Outside of Canada, Germany, and the UK, I think, from what I've seen on online retailers and then pictures online, those have not hit the United States yet. I don't know what's going on. That Series 4 should have been here by now. I thought it was going to be here about 2 months ago. But nothing. So we got to still get Series 4. Series 5, they might just be right on the heels of the other 2. So we'll see how that ends up shaking out and going. But a jam-packed, exciting Ringside Fest. I didn't have low expectations, but I didn't know they would show us this much stuff. They also showed us some stuff we won't go over, like some basics, which don't excite me too much. But there's a WrestleMania basic of The Fiend that I thought looked kind of cool. Fiend in jacket in basic version. I might take a little closer look at that when I see that in the store. But for the most part, a slam dunk and a very well done Ringside Fest, all things considered, it being online and at home. So very happy for a lot of these things. I know a lot of collectors are excited. Going to be a busy 2021. Get your wallets ready. Like I said, I'm glad I got a promotion this week because I'm going to need it for all these extra figures that are coming our way. But it wasn't all wrestling this week. We did finally see some Marvel Legends reveal, and one I've been excited about and wanting for a long time. Jonah Jameson, Spider-Man retro card. I think this is, I was going to say it was Target exclusive, but I think it's fan channel exclusive. Either way, it's at Best Buy, Amazon, those kind of places. That's a day one get for me. I love that he comes with a newspaper and then that folded up newspaper. He's a great one for customs. We get a lot of extra heads with Marvel Legends. Another suited body we can use to buy on, and we'll talk a little bit more about that a little later. But that Jonah Jameson is a slam dunk for me. I cannot wait to get that one. We also saw Splinter and Shredder, easy for me to say, 2-pack from the movie edition, Walmart exclusive. Not enough skin on the bone for me. I already have both those figures, so that's an easy pass, but I know a lot of people are looking for that one. Walmart only, those should be coming fairly soon. So I think a lot of people will like that. Also this week, people started getting their Super 7 Andre the Giant, something that was pre-ordered about a year ago, if not over a year ago. I have not got mine. I haven't got shipping notification. I haven't got anything. So hopefully this week I end up getting that. We can unbox that and talk about it. I'm not sure what I'm going to think of that one. I still am not totally sold on that one. We'll see. I like to wait till I get it in hand, and then we'll talk about it from there. So that's a lot of the new figure reveals kind of discussion of this week. It was a way busier week than I thought it was going to be, which isn't a bad thing. So there you go. We also, I showed on my social media, like I said, follow me on social media. I showed a unboxing. I'm getting backed up on the unboxings. I'm going to have to do like some special weeks. Like we'll do a Star Wars week. We'll do a Marvel Select week. I got a ton of stuff to unbox as I'm digging through, getting built up. I need a couple of slow weeks to kind of catch myself up here. But you saw that picture on there. And also this week, as I told you, I've been talking about it. I'm redoing a lot of displays. I finally got my LJN, my Jakks Class Superstar version of LJN, and my WCW OSF TMs. Easy for me to say. Got those all set up. So I got a nice display cases put up for those. So rocking and rolling with those on the displays. Doing a lot of work on my Turtles right now. Marvel Legends is the big one. I'm working with that backdrop guy. Boy, I can't talk today. World famous on Instagram. Hit him up. He made those turtle backdrops for me. We're working on the biggest project ever. I think it's his biggest project of all time. So I'm happy to be that guy, and a lot to come with that in the future. So just you wait. Some big surprises coming forth with those. So that'll be really cool. So quite the week as usual. Album of the week this week for me, Clutch Elephant Riders. If you're not familiar with Clutch, check them out. Probably my favorite band going today that is still together, still making new music. Absolutely love Clutch. I saw them open up for Motorhead so many times over the years. There was one time I followed them around the Midwest. I saw 8 shows in 8 days. Them and Zach Sabbath, I followed them around. I absolutely love Clutch. My favorite live band. Ever since Motorhead's left, they've kind of filled that spot for me that I know every year I'm going to see Clutch 2 or 3 times. There's going to be a new album about every year, year and a half. With Motorhead gone, they've became my go-to band, and I've been listening to a lot of Clutch this week, especially Elephant Riders. Reminds me a lot of my college time back in the day. So if you've never checked out Clutch, you've got to check out Clutch. They're amazing. So there you have it. That's a lot of news, a lot of stuff going on. And then the back half of this video, weekly purchases, is going to be a lot of work in that one too. So we're going to have a long video here. Got a lot to get to. Let's get down to it. All right, guys, let's get down to it. Let's get down to the weekly purchases. So once again, the week started off slow. Said, it's finally going to be a relaxing week. And then things just got crazier and crazier and crazier. And next thing you know, off to the races we go. And that's exactly what happened this week. So let's start it off. Let's jump in. Let's talk about them. First off, want to thank good heavy metal brother Mitch Wooten out there. Watches the channel, comments on the videos. He slid into my DMs this week and like a good brother helped me out with the assist. You guys know I've been looking for a few of the chases. Haven't come across them yet. He hooked me up and found them. He got the Jake, Legends Jake from the Target line right now. Green tights, really needed this one. Haven't come across it yet, so thank you again, Mitch. And then next day, like clockwork, before he shipped this one, he found the Rick Rude with no robe chase. So I have this chase with the robe on. I was holding out hope I could find one with the robe like this so it wouldn't be stained. He found it for me, both of these. What a good brother. I still got the other chase one. I got a few figures. Maybe we'll do a giveaway. Maybe we'll do it if we get some more subscribers up, all that kind of fun stuff. Make sure everybody follows in that. But I do got some stuff starting to build up that I could give away. So you guys let me know if you want to give away. Who doesn't? People say that all the time. Let me know if you want to give away. Or, hey, should I give away these figures? Who's going to say, nah, don't give them away. Just pass. Pass on those. Don't give them to the people. Throw them in the garbage. No, everybody wants free figures or a chance at it. So I will. I'll give them out one of these days. I continue on. You guys know Jakks Ruthless Aggression. I'm working on that complete set. James Melton, good brother out there as well. He had a few for sale. Hit me up. Gave me first dibs. He knew I was hot on the hunt. So I got the, what is this one? No Mercy. No Mercy pay-per-view edition Triple H. Triple H is one of those hard ones that same figure a lot of times, just different tight designs. So you got to really get the microscope out and get in there real good. So I needed this one. See you later. This one, you guys have seen this one before. I have this on card. Now I got one to open. I said, I think I want an on card of all these limited and one to open. I'm crazy with my rules, but I'll open this one up one of these days. And then the Cyber Sunday, one of my favorite subsets of the Ruthless Aggression line. I got the Triple H Cyber Sunday. So that came in through the door this week. So keep working. I keep working on that Jakks Class Superstar set. We'll get there one day. Also, Star Wars. The slow burn on Star Wars. I got a Han Solo Endor edition. You guys saw I found the Leia and I found the Luke peg warming. They were the only ones there. Got this on GameStop. GameStop had a heck of a deal this week. Hopefully you guys took advantage. He was basically retail price, but free shipping, all that kind of stuff. Saw that on there, said, yep, I'm going to pick it up. So I got those 3. Just still got a few more to go, but see you later, Han. I got so many Star Wars to unbox. I got to get on that sooner than later, so hopefully that happens. Here's a blast from the past. Brian Pillman. Found this in the Major Pod group of, what was it, their Thursday flea market sale. Kicking around the idea. I already have this figure, but that Stunning Steve is coming out. I figure I'll buy 2 of those Stunning Steve, do a little head swap, and bam, there you go. I got a makeshift Hollywood Blondes for now. Good price on that. Wish I would have bought it when it was $8 for an eternity, but that's just the way it goes. So I got that Brian Pillman through the door. Also, ringside exclusive, one I'm excited for, Old Walter. Probably one of my favorite current wrestlers now. I saw him live in person, I don't know, 2 years ago now maybe. Love Walter, love this figure, love the robe, love everything about it. Love the in-packaging, how he's displayed. Cannot wait to open this one up. I almost don't want to open this one up. It's so cool. But Walter came through the door, coming to an unboxing video near you very soon, because I need to crack that guy open. How about a couple of loose ones? We'll jump all over the place today. We're going to go back and forth between things. Marvel Select Sabretooth. Now, this was loose on, I think I got it on Mercari maybe, $12. I love this Sabretooth. This reminds me of my first Toy Biz Sabretooth. It fits really well. I love the color and the decoration on it. Just a slam dunk of a figure. This one is way better than expected. I thought it was going to look okay, but man, this is an awesome figure. I totally recommend this old school Sabretooth. Pick this up if you can find it at a good price, like I did. So very happy to get that. Also completing, you guys have seen, I've been going back, getting some Marvel Legends I passed on back in the day I didn't really care about. Still not sure why I picked this one up. Space Venom from an older figure wave. I don't know Space Venom at all. I've never even knew Venom went to space. I knew the symbiote was from space, but I didn't know Venom went back and called himself Space Venom and went on a tour of the stars and the galaxies. I got to do some research, figure out what the heck's going on with Space Venom, but he came through the door this week as well. A bit of a heavy hitter Build-A-Figure. That thing's went in value a lot lately. And then another loose one this week is one of my all-time favorite comic book characters. I don't hear a lot of people talk about him, but I absolutely love the first run of him, and that would be the Savage Dragon. Probably some people here have no idea who the Savage Dragon is. This is a McFarlane one I got loose. Very cheap, very inexpensive, but I said I need a Savage Dragon in my collection. I used to have the old school Playmates figures back in the day. He also teamed up with the Ninja Turtles back in the day. I might stick him in my Turtles movie shelf, maybe, something like that. I got to find a home for him. And you know, it's ridiculous I don't have the Marvel Legends version of the Savage Dragon. I got to pick that up one of these days as well. I love Savage Dragon, so very happy to have that. I'll pick that one up. A few more loosies, let's get it out. James Melton, like I said, he had a Triple H's. This is from that 2-pack with Shawn Michaels. I already have the 2-pack, but I'll get a loose set. Another DX Triple H. What else we got? We got a younger Triple H, of course. Old school. And another DX Triple H. They keep coming. So I really cleaned out. I'm almost done with my Triple H collection if I'm not already done. I got to take that checklist. I got to check it once, check it twice, make sure everything's good. But more Triple H's through the door. So a lot of Triple H this week, but it's got to be done. It's got to be done sometime if you're going to complete that whole collection. I also continue to work. I decided to buy another couple of packs of these clear display shelves. So continuing to work on the collection like I keep saying. I think you guys are really going to enjoy that walkthrough video. Hopefully it'll do as good as my last one. You know, my last one had a lot of views and it kind of spurred the growth of this channel. It made me make a channel. There were so many people that came and said, hey, we'd like to see more, hear more, and it's turned into this whole channel now just off of that video. So we'll see what the next one does. Got a lot of views on the old one. I gotta think the new one would have more views, but you never know. We'll see what the people want. So more to come there. I also picked this up at Walmart. 30-inch brick pathway, $2.97 in the holiday department. It's basically like a big brick wall you can lay out and stick on something or a floor or whatever. You know, I'm working on dioramas for my Marvel Legends and stuff. This was cheap and expensive. Thought I'd see what this does and what it's all about. So we'll see. I mean, $3 is not a terrible investment. You can always find something for it. Who knows? So see you later there. So pick that up this week. All right, then this week, what I was really on the hunt for in my figure hunting videos was the Decade of Domination at Walmart. Those that start hitting pallets last week. Been a ghost town in my area, but then out of nowhere, well, not really out of nowhere, we knew they were coming, just didn't know when, all my stores hit at once. You guys, if you checked out my figure hunting video, you saw me find these live on camera. The excitement, the balloons dropped. It was crazy in the store, but I did come across the Decade of Domination. So you got The Undertaker, old school. We'll do an unboxing video of these fairly quickly. Very reminiscent of the old entrance grate. Obviously, this is an Elite, but you got that one. You got the Randy Orton. There he is with his sling, old school Orton. We got Natalya, which I really like this figure a lot more in person. Young Natalya. We'll talk about that in the unboxing video. Also, we got number 33, Larry Bird, John Cena. For a guy that likes to think of himself as the Larry Bird of action figure collecting, this one hits home for me. Got that Bird jersey on. Almost makes me want to get a soft good Bird jersey. I think I need to do that. I need to get a soft goods Bird jersey. So that's Cena. That's probably going to be my favorite Cena. He's got the Bird jersey on. Why wouldn't it be? And then we also had Mark Henry, which is probably the best one in the line, working on completing that Nation set. We got to get a comma soon to complete that one off. You know, Mark Henry, he's got to have his weights with him. It's just standard. Any company he comes out with, he's got to have weights with him. But there's the Mark Henry to complete the Decade of Domination. Happy to have that off the books and done with. And then we got The Undertaker. You know, he's in that palette. It's an Elite 79. I guess it's a one-off. It's not part of a set completely. But it's kind of the tribute to the 30 years of The Undertaker figure. So I got that one. So there you go. Can't be beat. Can't miss a beat on that one. So very happy to have all those done. We turn our attention now to, I don't know, whatever's out next. I got to think. Maybe that Royal Rumble set is probably the next one in the stores outside of the Elites. But I get those pre-ordered. So we'll see. Speaking of pre-order, I've never found these in my stores. Very strange. Finally got my Amazon order of Krang. I keep going Krang. That's Turtles. Kang. So I can finally complete the Joe Fix-It wave. There's nothing that gets me madder than having to wait to build a figure. I've been waiting for this figure forever. Nothing in my area. One store got a case and I missed this one. I got the rest. So I'm happy I can finally build it. And then somehow I was so excited at Amazon I accidentally ordered 2 of these. So I'll probably take one of these back. And it's funny, they came in the same box. One came in phenomenal shape, one came ripped up. So it goes. I am going to return the perfect one because I'm opening it. So I will take one for the team and open up the ripped one. Keep a mint on card one back in the system. But look for that Joe Fix-It Wave unboxing video sometime this week. A little late to the party, but better now than never, I guess we'll say. So there you go there. All right, the weekly purchases roll on. We're getting to the end, but still got a ways to go. So this week, a local collector, Doug, hit me up. Look at that, Bobby Fish, Elite Chase Edition. The Target by my house had this, sitting on the pegs. He knew I was looking for it, hit me with a message. I was there within like 2 minutes. Picked up the old Bobby Fish, needed this one. Now I just need the Kyle O'Reilly from the next set. I actually have the Chase Kyle O'Reilly. I need the regular, so I'm not sweating that. I'm sure I'll find him. But very happy to have another Chase off the books. And that is that with Bobby Fish. So happy to have that done. This week, I finally got it. We talked about it last week. It was the album of the week, Mr. Bungle, Raging Wrath of the Easter Bunny. Look at that. I got the CD Deluxe Edition. Very, very hard to get. The secondary market is crazy for this right now. Obviously, I had to get the physical media of Mr. Bungle, one of my all-time favorite bands. A band I got so much history with, of course. So pick this one up. An amazing album. If you haven't listened to it yet, what are you waiting for? If you like 80s thrash metal, this thing will hit you in all the feels. So definitely pick up Mr. Bungle, Raging Wrath of the Easter Bunny. Amazing. I also got lucky this week. I got the Micro Brawler 4-pack, Major Wrestling Figure Podcast 4-pack. There it is right there. 1 of 100. I just happen to be online. It rarely ever happens for me that I'm online when a drop like this hits. I actually was. I picked it up. I'm not the biggest Micro Brawler guy, but I figured, oh my gosh, 1 of 100. I might as well try to get it. I got it. My thought is I might as well get all 4 of these autographed. I think that would look cool. There's a lot of room. There's a lot of room on the package for autographs, so that's good. I wish there was a background to this. That's my only real gripe, but I think if you put some autographs on it, it'll fill up that space, and there you go. So this is a pretty hot item right now. So I was very lucky and very fortunate to come across it at the right time to pick it up. So there you have it there. Amazon had a big sale on Monday this week. If you're looking for Marvel Legends, hopefully you took advantage of that. Between them and GameStop on Monday was a banner day for sales. I remember sitting in my chair in my office saying, what am I doing with my life? So many of these figures are half off, and I paid full retail for these at the store. Maybe I should just play the long game. I should just be 6 months behind on my figures. I would save so much money, but the anticipation, wanting to have it is just too much. But it just drives me nuts. I'm sure some of you guys are in that same boat, and that's what I did with this. Here's that Peter Parker Retro, only 13 bucks on Amazon this week. I bought 2 of them. We talked about this in the unboxing video back in the day. I said, if these go on clearance, I'm going to get a few of these. I can customize them, use different heads. There's so many different heads in the Marvel Legends universe. You pop this Peter Parker head off, you can make this somebody else. You could turn this into Scott Summers, maybe. I mean, Daredevil, Matt Murdock. I mean, there's so many ideas. And that's my plan with these, is to use these to fill out some stuff. So you got a deal, you got to jump on it if a deal like that happens. $13 is pretty good for those Spider-Man Retro, and that very well could be the line of the year. I was just blown away with that unboxing video of how good those figures were, the packaging, all the way down to the figures. So happy to get those two. Same thing, here's that Hit Monkey Deadpool 2-pack. It was only $19 on GameStop with free shipping. I already have this. I paid full price when it first came out, but I think there's some customizing that could be done with Deadpool. This Hit Monkey, I could probably open him up, sell him, I can get $10 back, so it's like I only paid $10 for everything else. I like the guitar, the extra accessories, just some stuff to have in my kind of accessories lot that I can use down the line. So jumped on this, we'll figure that out later, but you can't pass up a deal when you see it, and that's what I did. So I picked this bad boy up, just like those Spider-Mans from GameStop. Speaking of GameStop, finally, I guess the long game finally paid off. This was one of the final 2-pack exclusives at Toys R Us before they closed. Vision Scarlet Witch 2-pack. Finally, I never got it at Toys R Us. I slept on it. I wasn't getting the MCU guys at that time, so I never bought it. But it was fairly hard to find because it came at the dying days of Toys R Us. Well, it got re-released, and GameStop exclusive, at least as of now. Picked this up on sale at GameStop this week with free shipping in that same deal. So happy to have this. I'm getting a few of these Infinity War 2-packs, so I'll have an unboxing of these, like a 2-year later unboxing. Very strange, but just happy to have it off the list. I really wanted that Scarlet Witch, as I didn't have an MCU version of Scarlet Witch in my collection. So there you go. Next up, if you guys watched my figure hunting video, you can only strike out so many times, and it's been dead. Outside of that decade of domination, it's kind of been dead in my stores. Probably your guys' stores too. Not a whole lot of stuff I need. Just some Star Wars stuff really is the only new, fresh product I'm looking for. There's just not a whole lot out there until maybe close to Christmas. We'll finally get some more stuff coming through. But I hate it because there's nothing out there when I'm searching, but I also like it because it gives my wallet a little bit of break. Like I said, we're getting backed up on some unboxing videos and stuff like that, so I don't know, first world problems, as they say, I guess. But I finally pulled the trigger this week. I was at Walmart, I was striking out left and right, and I said, you know what, I'm finally buying these. Some of these long game purchases, and it's the Fortnite figures. What am I doing? I don't even know what Fortnite is. I think these are my 3rd and 4th Fortnite figures. I'll unbox them all together. We'll do a quick little bonus video because I don't know how many people are interested in Fortnite unboxing. I'm guessing the people that watch my video probably, outside of 1 or 2, probably even know what Fortnite is or even follow it. I certainly don't. I don't know anything about it, but these figures are so cool. And the accessories and stuff like that. These are just really great desk display figures. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but it just caught my eye. And this guy, Fish Stick, funny name, looked like a fish, got some different stuff. Just interesting. These figures catch my eye, but it's more the goofy figures that catch my eye, not the soldier-looking guys and stuff like that. I like the people that look really goofy. That's my wheelhouse. So that's why I picked up Fish Stick. And then finally picked up Pili the Banana. Just something about a banana with weapons and stuff and extra heads. I don't know. I just like these figures. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. It's very strange. I don't know anything about them. I don't know their backstory. I don't know their history. And it looks like, looking at the back, I'm never going to find that out because there's no file cards on these either. So I don't know anything about these characters, and I probably never will. When I do an unboxing video, if one of you guys like these, you can fill me in on the whole history of them. But I'll talk about these from the appearance of the figures and playability and stuff. I won't tell you anything about the backstory. I got no emotional connection to these two characters, that's for sure. See you later, Fish Stick. See you later, Pili. We'll visit you maybe in 6 months when we get around to those unboxing videos. I don't know. We'll see. All right, and finally this week, the last figure of the week is one I've been playing the long game on, or kind of a long game. Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Rhino. I passed on it back in the day. I had a few of the pieces. I sold them. I should have completed that. Huge regret. Probably my biggest Marvel regret I've had. But I passed on it, and now that figure is very expensive. However, I do feel in 2021, Marvel Legends will re-release in the retro wave of Spider-Man. I think we'll get a Rhino. I just think it'll happen. There's enough buzz and enough talk about it. I think it's coming. But in the meantime, I turned my attention, like I've been doing lately, to the Marvel Selects version of Rhino. And most of these Marvel Selects, you guys know my rules. They got to be a big figure. They'll fit in with the Marvel Legends. Rhino's a big figure. And I also love it that I can pay between $20 and $30 shipped. If I look around between the eBays, the Facebook groups, the Macaris of the world, I can figure out and I can get them. And that's exactly what I did this week when I got the Rhino. So he'll go good in the temporary in my Marvel Legends collection. Another big figure. You guys know I love the big figures. So this Rhino will fit in there. And Rhino is one of my favorite Spider-Man villains, so I'm really hoping Marvel Legends comes out with one this will do in the meantime. So there you have it. A big week of weekly purchases. A lot going on. A breadth of lines, I guess you would say. We had wrestling. We had Star Wars. We had Marvel Legends, Marvel Selects. We had Lucy's. We had Jakks. Just a little bit. It ran the gamut this week. Next week, stay tuned. It might be my biggest purchase of all time. I'm just going to leave it at that. Hopefully all things work out. Hopefully FedEx. I have 2 packages been lost in the mail for about a month. Hopefully those come this next week. But next week, I'm hoping it'll be a quiet week because I'm telling you right now, I just had my biggest purchase of all time. I came up on a deal. I couldn't pass it up. I'm not going to say any more. You're just going to have to stay tuned until next Saturday's video. But trust me, it's a big one. It's a big one. And I think you guys will all like it a whole lot. I know I'll love it. It'll be probably the grail of my collection, or at least one of them. But that's all I'm going to say about that for now. So in the meantime, like this video. Give me your comments. I want to hear what you guys picked up this week. What are your guys' thoughts? Any recommendations? Whatever you got out there. I thank all you guys. Doug, Mitch Wooten, Waylon. I'd like to thank you this week, but Waylon seems to have took the week off. I don't blame Waylon. There was just nothing in the stores this week. So no Waylon Jennings talks. Hopefully next week Waylon comes back with a vengeance. We need that old highwayman out there, that old outlaw. So we'll see what happens with Waylon come next week. But yeah, comment the video, like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend. Let's get your friends subscribing. Tell your mom, tell your grandma, tell your aunt, your uncle, your cousins, your school teacher, your college professor, your boss at work. Tell them all to subscribe to Kyle Peterson's YouTube channel. We'll keep getting those subscribers up, and we're getting close to 3,000. So once we get 3,000, I'll do a giveaway. How about? So we only got like 150, 200 followers. I don't know. I'm terrible at math, but let's get those subscribers up. Tell a friend. And we'll get a giveaway out there for you guys. So let's get that figured out. So anyways, always a pleasure, never a chore. I'm Kyle. I'll see you guys real soon.